What's up, everybody? So, your boy Super Sly don't know how to keep his fucking mouth shut. So, so mind you, Super Sly is going against Ron Wills. So technically, all the shit that C Boogie was saying online for the past 5 years, 6 years, it was all full of shit. Remember, C Boogie was a hang around of Obsidian, and then branched off from him in 2006 when your boy Obsidian said that MGTOW is cheap, broke, stingy, and cheap. Mind you, Obsidian is a broke, stingy guy. C Boogie decided that he wanted to try to make his channel a male channel. Then he broke off and then he started doing the tirades against men and incels. And Super Sly and C Boogie had lives against Passport Bros. Right now, I'm untangling all of the bullshit that your boy. I'm untangling all the shit that your boy, DJ Kuda, all his lives and shit. I I can't go against anybody who got this many live stream numbers, cause it's just I really am. It gives me a headache, and I want to just do away with this shit, but I gotta sing this signal out to everybody else. Mind you, I was right about a whole bunch of people and a whole bunch of things in the manosphere before anybody ever opened their fucking mouth, right? From saying that the manosphere was a Ponzi scheme, I talked about Solo TV 84, I talked about Brian Solange, I talked about Super Sly, all of his shit went on. He took all his videos down, which I still have. All the shit that he said. Mainly people don't get mad at a Super Sly or any of these anti-passport bros because I already broke it down the reason why they want you to stay here. I went against the people with just pearly things. I didn't defend her, but I just kind of opened the door up and be like, yeah, they just want your numbers. And I didn't say turn. I opened my eyes to a whole bunch of people in the space. I talked about a whole bunch of people, even DJ Kudo at one point. I got video proof, comment proof of the Red St. Blues, the bullshit that he was talking about on Super Sly shit, saying that he went on Fem Sapiens, live stream and looked like a clown because he wanted to get out the manosphere. I got a interview between DJ Kuda and St. Blues that DJ Kuda probably forgot or he not gonna want to show when he was on my shit, and he didn't understand that I was throwing breadcrumbs at him. I didn't know that him and Super Sly had a beef. I don't pay attention to these guys like I used to. I was in the middle of doing something else. I'm gonna show you the timeline. The reason why I started paying attention to DJ Kuda again, and it was two people. It was Zero, and it was Mr. Fantastic talking about him. That's why I went on his live and talked about the dead rapper, and also everybody know I don't like fucking ARC. Even when he was alive, I got a screenshot and a video of him talking shit. So I'm gonna continue to spit on him, even beyond the grave. He lied to everybody, just like C Boogie lied to everybody. Real life and online life is different. These niggas are lying. C Boogie, the whole, yeah, man, pancakes or whatever this nigga was talking about, dude. Your boy C Boogie booked him a girl in Houston, a black girl in Houston, mind you, and a black girl in Houston who has more money than he was, and they opened a little strip mall. I found the strip mall. I found that area out. I found all of that shit around that area, how the real estate numbers in that area. Like I said, big up to C Boogie for doing the Dom game, which I don't think it worked. Dom game didn't work for all of you guys. None of y'all got successful women who help you get a massage parlor or chiropractor partner, a parlor. The girl found her a sugar baby, which basically C Boogie is a sugar baby, because before that he was a podcaster. Back in 3 years ago, he was podcasting. Wasn't very successful. The self-improvement summit, that wasn't successful. He was never going to get on no own network. And Superstar lied and said he was on TV. No, he did a guest appearance and he was being complimented by a bunch of women on a reality show. He doesn't have a time slot. That show entirely is not even high in the ranks of even the own network. So only a few people seen C Boogie. C Boogie is not a celebrity like he thought he was gonna be. And the self-improvement shit and throw him in under the bus and feeding guys, feeding feminism their daily their daily breakfast, lunch and dinner of coping, it didn't work out. It paid off for him to hook up with a chick who had more money than him. That's what these niggas aspire to be. That's what Super Sly told guys to go. Go with a woman who has more than you and use her. Because you don't have no value, right? I got video proof of when Super Sly was going at Passport Bros and Super Sly versus Man of Tomorrow was arguing on a live stream. I dig that up. I got with DJ Cuda when he was on when he was doing his little third shift shit and all of the people was over there. I'm going to show you the chat room. I'm going to show you when I was in the chat room. I'm going to show you when he did that Hammer shit, when he told Hammer to go get a woman or some shit. And I'm going to show you an exact comment that I had 4 years ago about Super Sly when he said that he wanted black men to suffer at the hands of black women. I have that on my channel as well. Cuda messed with the wrong dude, making assumptions like that. See, I'm going to dig up in everything. But this is not just for the Cuda. This is for anybody else that Cuda might have to go against later on. Use my videos as reference. Just like what happened with Super Sly. Super Sly videos that I had on him was references to anybody who had fucking trouble with that guy. Some of my videos...
Battery level is 95%.
Some of my videos are the reason why most people don't fuck with Super Sly no more. Or they got caught over in Super Sly shit like BMT. I'm going to show you BMT, where he used to be in the business space talking all this crazy shit and then end up turning against Passport Bros because Super Sly. I'm going to show you a lot of different people. Super Sly got rid of his timeline. I should have screenshotted it, but I wasn't too invested. Super Sly had a whole different type of planner. He had videos of him bragging about getting women and shit. And I'm going to show you that. So, I got a lot of shit cooking up real quick. Oh yeah, and your boy DJ Cuda didn't want to trade the 30 to 30. 30 to 30. 30 versus 30. He didn't want to... He ignored me. Mind you, he made 2 lives about me, dedicated lives about me, and then went on one of my he went on one of my old videos to go at Saint Blue and narrated Saint Blue and nobody mentioned me. Super Sly didn't mention me. Well, I'm too low level. Same thing with Reg the Bad Guy because I got videos of him. What, they scared of something? Because I said I used to do PI work and I dig more. I'm not gonna dig more in your past because that's too much money. That actually takes money, and it actually takes official shit. I don't care about that. I don't step over the line like a Super Sly do and lie on people and call people pedos and say they're going overseas for pedo. Then he changed and said they're going over for transgender. Then he had that Urkel looking chick who nobody never reported on the fact that there was black women getting killed overseas. They still didn't report it. Reg the Bad Guy didn't report it. Reg the Bad Guy didn't report a lot of things about the women taking L's overseas. They didn't report none of that shit. The Passport sis was losing left and right, but nobody wanted to talk about that, right? So, C Boogie is now... He blew up on TV. Tell me more. He didn't blow up on TV. He had an appearance on a show called... Fuck, that shit stink. I mean, fuck, that shit's bad. He had a appearance on a own show called Family Empire Houston, where the girls was complimenting him and saying how attractive he was. Mind you, these are the comments. Dom gave without trying. Brother represent black men, don't cheat. the dynamics had me rolling, especially with the new people are rolling in. They're all that moaning. They sizing you up. So basically, mind you, this LAR movement, the guy who told Man of Tomorrow a few years ago that if all the intelligent people start having kids and eliminate all of the dumb people having kids, then the black society will be better. That was a lie between Man of Tomorrow and LAR movement. I remember all these different stuff that everybody went against Man of Tomorrow and end up being a friend, end up being his friend later on, or end up knowing that he was legit, right? So LAR movement in here, Dom Game Division in the building. Now this is comical or commercial or whatever, comical. Congratulations on the way for taking advantage of this opportunity. All so cool, good content. My boy C Boogie came a long way. Bought the masculine energy in the building. That Dom game got him crazy. No, it wasn't no Dom game. It was the fact that he was an attractive black dude, bald head, in a Houston section with a bunch of rich, horny chicks who swap a bunch of dicks out like they swapping their fucking dildos. So they wanted to have sex with the masseuse guy. Don't you think they do the same thing to a bartender? Don't you think they do that to a guy that playing basketball? You don't think they be grabbing dick? That's why Houston has a high STD rank nowadays. You think this is some kind of crazy? I give C Boogie his props. But guess what? He's still a bitch. You know why? Because he gave up all this Dom game. He gave up all this self-improvement talk. His girl told him to shut that shit down. And she put his ass into a parlor, to a chiropractor parlor in the middle of black successful place. Right? One thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna show him and his girl. I'm not gonna show his business. Well, his business already out there. Dom Game Division. Congratulations. From YouTube to big YouTube. Congratulations. He is not. Stretch City is making big stage. No, it's not. So I didn't want to put his business out on there. Don't go around and say anything about his business. Don't go and do all that. If you want to do your research. But I didn't put his business. I didn't put his business right there. Right. I'm not trying to fuck his business up. So, I'm not giving you the address. I'm not giving you the place. I'm not giving you his wife. None of that. But I'm showing you. Empire. Family Empire Houston. C Boogie was on. He was on for about... What is it? About 5 to 10 minutes. Promoting his business. That's it. He's not on the channel. He doesn't have a slot. This show... is in 51st place in the rankings of reality shows. Well, on the OWN network. They are on 22 out of 764 on the best reality shows of all time. They're on 616 out of 750.
The battery is fully charged.
Okay. On reality shows. So not that many people is following C Boogie. C Boogie don't got crazy numbers. He don't have Kevin Samuels numbers. He don't have even the Red Pill numbers. This what it was all about. I got videos of Aaron Fountain too, right? All these people went against the Manosphere and Red Pill and all these different things like Super Sly. They didn't peak at like 100,000 views, 50,000 views. And at some point, most people get sick and tired of these niggas just going at one particular people. And then you could say but so much about somebody until it becomes kind of redundant. The difference between Red Pill content creators and what's called content creators and incels, we don't hide from certain things. C Boogie never showed the bad side of marriage. Super Sly never showed all of the failed marriages. He hides them. And your boy Reg the Bad Guy helped him hide that stream with that I had to go look for, and I couldn't find it. About how Super Sly said, "Hey, I don't like all this news, this bad news about marriage because it makes the unmarried guys not want to get married." He said it on his live stream that if he got a divorce from his wife, he'd marry again. That's him. Dude's almost 50 years old. You think that your life is gonna last another 20 years to a woman? He has that confidence in himself and women that they're gonna provide him with a solid 10-year, 20-year relationship until he turns old and 90. So I don't. So let's see. He doesn't have that many followers and viewers. He doesn't. He doesn't have that many followers and viewers. His viewers didn't jump because he was on the OWN network. He's not a celebrity. He's not a celebrity. He's not on big stage. He's not in the mainstream. He's not in movies. He's not being casted in CW shows. He's not okay, somebody saying something to me and I'm about to cook that dude, but you know, see, now I'm saying stupid shit, these fucking mannerism shit, but C Boogie is not in the mainstream. He's on the OWN network. He was on the OWN network for 10 minutes, being oogled by a bunch of rich, successful women that he got one. Shout out to C Boogie for procuring a girl who will fall for his dime game. But guess what? Dime game only worked for him. You ain't gonna see that. You're not gonna see successful dime game division group of guys using women, right? I don't know what he did. Remember, I think it was a live stream. Okay, my phone is charged up. Remember when C Boogie said last year that he was gonna go to the Dominican Republic and he was gonna outpay all of the men in Dominican Republic and make sure that none of the women was going to mess with any of the guys down in Dominican Republic? He was gonna pay off food. He was gonna give women food and shit. Remember he said that shit? Or should we see what he said? Dime Game Division, right? Dime Game Division. Let's go to Baller X. Baller X. See. Okay. Well, man, that's close. I gotta be close to spelling it. My bad. Don't feel like it. Okay. Okay. 11 months ago. Okay. We got this. Okay, man. Do I gotta go into this shit? Oh my fucking god, man. You gotta be.
I got Baller X up in here.
11 months ago. Let's go to this. Let's go real quick. I really don't feel like doing it. And Baller X, channel fell the fuck off because people got tired of the misinformation that Baller X he or she is entertaining sometimes, but at the same time, it shows one or two sides and it doesn't show all the sides. But hey, here we go. We got this. It was 11 months ago. I think so. 11 months ago. 11 months ago. 11 months ago. 11 months ago. When your boy Mr. Fantastic showed himself on Kendra D, standing up like he in the lineup, and and he didn't, his views didn't jump up, his social media didn't jump up and he embarrassed himself. At least when I got a hit piece on and wrote about me on MTO, all my shit jumped up. But I attracted the wrong attention, and you know the 2017 situation happened. Okay, Super Sly pulls up on there. It might be a year ago. Shit. Well, see, this is what I gotta do. Sometimes, Stephanie, remember I did my little thing with Stephanie Begorlo, whatever her name is, and here we go. It was a year ago. Let's see what he says.
Nah, man, I want these niggas to step their game up.
Baller X.
I told you this black man finished, and I was just watching it all. Like, why you got a camera? The girl trying to sell pussy discreetly. Yeah, he sell pussy. And I feel bad for them. They just trying to feed their kids and buy a stove or whatever. They need stoves and shit. Basic.
Now, mind you, he used to be cool with Game Changer, and he did some sneaky bullshit to Game Changer, and basically he's still that sneaky piece of shit that he was before. He didn't change. He just got a bigger stage, and his girl must have seen it and just took them out like, yeah, you know, and basically like, no, you ain't gonna embarrass me.
Choose right, man. We doing a humanitarian mission. These niggas going, so they gotta sell a little for sewer on a humanitarian mission, right? And we gonna do something nice. I'm going to the Dominican Republic on a humanitarian mission, dog. We should all go on a we going to the Dominican Republic this year. We going down to Sosua on a humanitarian mission, right? And we gonna do something nice for these women, man. We gonna buy their kids some school clothes. We gonna bring some stoves and some refrigerators. We know the portable small joints. We gonna you know what I'm saying? We gonna go to the Goodwill, get them some shoes. For real, man, we doing a humanitarian mission. These niggas gonna hate me in the Dominican Republic. I'm gonna fuck it up. A couple of them, we gonna pay their rent for 3 months so they ain't gotta sell them pussy. And we just gonna see if these fucking girls still like these niggas once they get a stove. Once you buy the girl a stove, is she gonna give you the pussy? What the fuck? Real talk, man. So we going on a humanitarian mission down there in Sosua, man. We gonna clean that shit up, man. Real talk, man. And I be watching those videos sometimes like, yo, why y'all got the camera in the girl?
So this is that was his claims. That was his claims. And a year later, that was in 2023. It's 2024. He never did that. It would take too much money to actually go down there and actually stop every girl from selling to guys. So that's some hating, petty, female type shit that you would go down and try to change the environment just for a bunch of guys you think are below you to lose. But that's the type of dudes that Super Sly and them are. What they would do is try to shame men and tell you, imagine a restaurant, right? Imagine everybody know that this restaurant is bad, but only a few people like that restaurant. So the normal people who go into the restaurant say their food is bad, their service is bad. But then guys like a Super Sly C Boogie will go in there and say the food is good and the service is great. But majority of the people tell you that the food and the service is bad. They'll want to try to diss you because you don't like the service and how the food is tasting. So they're going to try to tell you something wrong with you, and the restaurant you say is better than that restaurant and better service in the other restaurant. So this is what they do. That's why they call these women dirty feet. This is why they try to downplay you and try to take away all your way that you get women. And that's the campaign. I'm going to show you the timeline of Super Sly. The live stream that I'm going to come up with, it's about DJ Kuda mainly. But it's about a whole bunch of other people and what they used to do 5-6 years ago. Almost everybody going to get hit from this shit. From what I found. I'm surprised so many of these people are still some of these people ain't active in the space no more. But oh, damn, that shit's disgusting. I gotta drink it because I don't waste food. A lot of shit shifted in space. A lot of things. Alliances shift. People started sounding the same. People now sound different. They fighting each other now. One rule that I had was let them fight amongst each other. A lot of these guys said Passport Bros is dead. No, it's not. It's just the fools who pretend they Passport Bros is making it look bad, and people don't want to say they Passport Bros. I refuse to let a bunch of clown niggas say that I'm going to leave a movement. I'm going to just be the good representative of it. Because there's a lot of good representative of Passport Bros that these guys don't pay attention to. Even your boy Super Sly admitted that he ain't going to pay attention to good dudes. He going to pay attention to Floyd and Austin. And let them be the representatives. Just like, isn't it funny that Super Sly and All C Boogie and all these other people don't like the bad representative of the black women to be represented, but he wants the bad representative of incels and MGTOW and Red Pill to be representative morally, right? So Dom gained division, got his life together and got off social media and used the woman to get his business. Because before that, last year, he was dating this girl. I think he started messing with her. Well, he started dating this girl, the successful girl, in 2021. She must have told him to pack this shit up and stop embarrassing her, and he opened up this place. I don't know when. But that was just last year, him trying to tell that he was going to go down to Dominican Republic and fund everybody's life, which would take millions of dollars. I'm going to tell you right now, it'll take millions. And C Boogie, I don't care if he got a business on, he not making millions. Even in Houston, he's not making millions. He's not. Probably making hundreds, something thousands, dealing with certain high profile clients, but he's not making millions, not yet. So he can't do that shit. But that's the shit that he was doing. Like I said, shout out to him. You know, he threw men under the bus and he got paid at the end for it. I can have respect for that. If you're gonna betray people, backstab people, at least do it for a good bag. At least have some type of success at the end. Because I have respect for a bunch of criminal motherfuckers that I see online. Not criminal motherfuckers in real life. I'm talking about the Italian mob and all these other people. A lot of these guys threw away all this shit, backstab people, and they got money in the end. The women and all that shit. Hey, good kudos to you. You backstabbing people and you got rewarded for it. Okay, I can see why you stab people in the back. But then you got Kuda, who ran off all the people from the third shift, player talk, whatever this shit called, and he got nothing out of it. He gained nothing after it. Years after it, people barely watching him. And I'm gonna show those live streams where when he talk about tech, people barely talk. The same people who talk about when he bring women up, they ain't on none of the streams. He's just sitting. He was sitting in a chair, looking like a clown, talking about tech, and nobody was watching. When he played video games, nobody watched. Only like 2-3 people watch. They only there for the women. So, yeah, man. Dom gained division. He got his lucky girl, and finally, he's But let's not overblown the fact that he's not really at that level. He ain't Kevin Samuels. I can see Kevin Samuels did what he did because everybody was talking about Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was in mainstream. He was about to get a real main show on a real network. And even celebrities wanted to be around him. He got an interview with Nicki Minaj? Come on now. C Boogie ain't even close to any singers and none of that. Come on now.